The top story at this hour, just days after Ajit Pawar's tragic death in a plane crash near Baramati in Maharashtra, a growing chorus within the NCP is calling for his wife, Sunetra Pawar, to step in as the next Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra. Now, according to sources, the Rajya Sabha MP is all set to take oath at 5 p.m. on Jan 31st, which would make her the first woman Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra. The oath-taking ceremony is expected to take place after a crucial meeting of NCP leaders, MLAs and MLCs at Vidhan Bhavan, where Sunetra Pawar is likely to be elected as the leader of the NCP legislature party. Meanwhile, Maharashtra Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis has assured full support to the Pawar family and the NCP. He said that should the party decide to nominate Sunetra Pawar for the Deputy CM's post, the BJP has no issues. However, the road ahead will not be easy. Sunetra Pawar is expected to face multiple challenges, from reclaiming Ajit Pawar's traditional strongholds to establishing her own authority within the Mahayuti government. Sample the reactions.
कोई भी निर्णय जो होगा, ये निर्णय राष्ट्रवादी कांग्रेस पार्टी लेगी। राष्ट्रवादी कांग्रेस पार्टी जो निर्णय लेगी, हम उसके साथ खड़े रहेंगे। चाहे वो अजीत पवार जी का परिवार हो या राष्ट्रवादी कांग्रेस पार्टी हो, इनके साथ पूरी ताकद के साथ सरकार के रूप में और भारतीय जनता पार्टी के रूप में हम खड़े।
टेंटेटिव्हली असं ठरलं होतं की उद्या मीटिंग घेऊन सीएलपीची सुनेत्रा ताईंचे जे आहे नाव आपण सीएलपी लीडर म्हणून फाइनल करायचं आहे। सीएम साहब से जो है हम लोग गए थे, प्रफुल्ल भाई तटकरे, मैं और मुंडे, कल भी हम मिले थे उनको रात को। तो टेंटेटिवली जो है कल हो सकता है क्या सब शपथ विधि से लेकर सारी चीजें, तो मुख्यमंत्री ने कहा कोई मुझे प्रॉब्लम नहीं है।
राष्ट्रवादी कांग्रेस पार्टी की सीएलपी की मीटिंग कल दोपहर के 2 बजे हमारे सारे विधायक, विधानसभा सदस्य, विधान परिषद के सदस्य, पार्टी के सांसद, पार्टी के वरिष्ठ नेता, उनकी उपस्थिति में हो जाएगी। इसका जो कुछ हम निर्णय लेंगे, इसके बारे में हम माननीय मुख्यमंत्री महोदय जी को अवगत करेंगे। आज रात को हम सुनेत्रा बहन के साथ भी बात करने वाले।
माननीय शरद पवार साहब, सुनेत्रा भाभी, पार्थ पवार, जय पवार, बाकी पूरा उनके अजीत दादा के भाई बहनें, सब लोग इकट्ठा बैठेंगे। इकट्ठा बैठ के वो निर्णय लेंगे। लेकिन अभी उसके बारे में डिप्टी सीएम को, मंत्री को इसके बारे में चर्चा करना ठीक है, लेकिन उसमें जो निर्णय समझ आता है कि सुनेत्रा बहन को डिप्टी सीएम बनाना चाहिए, तो खुशी की बात है।
Departed leader Ajit Pawar's wife Sunetra Pawar is all set to take charge as the first female Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra tomorrow. However, before the ceremony starts, there's going to be an important meeting of all the legislature members of the NCP party, which will be held at the Vidhan Bhavan, where all the MPs, MLAs and MLCs will be present, and thereafter a consensus will be brought in to understand and to decide whether Sunetra Pawar will also lead the legislature of the party or not. And henceforth tomorrow remains a decisive day for the NCP faction, and not only that, but also talks will be rife soon after whether will there be a merger within both the factions of the NCP or not, and what is the actual take of Sharad Pawar into the matter. It is going to be an important day to also look after whether will it be Sunetra Pawar who will be heading the party at the national level, and thereafter her importance also within the Pawar family. How do they take it, and what exactly is it the main motive behind the leaders coming to this decision of taking the oath as the Deputy Chief Minister for Sunetra Pawar at such a fast pace. Henceforth, tomorrow an important day for the NCP faction, whereas also for the Pawar family, which face of the Pawar family will be able to take the legacy of Ajit Pawar ahead into the politics of Maharashtra is going to be important to watch out for. From Mumbai with video journalist Sunil Khankariyal, this is Sujata Dwivedi reporting for NDTV.
Meanwhile, with Sunetra Pawar taking oath as the first female Deputy CM of Maharashtra as per sources and emerging as a key political figure within the NCP, let's take a look at what the rise means for the Rajya Sabha MP. Take a look.
a distraught Sunetra Pawar, bidding goodbye to her husband Ajit Pawar, who was killed in a plane crash. Now, she carries not just his memories, but also his legacy. Sunetra preferred to stay away from the political limelight. Now, she is at the center of it. After the sudden loss of Ajit Pawar, the party and the family face not just grief, but also the challenge of continuity. A defining moment in Maharashtra politics and the Pawar Parivar. At the center of this moment stands Sunetra Pawar, a leader shaped away from the limelight, yet deeply connected to the grassroots. Born into a distinguished political family, she is the daughter of former MP and State Minister Padma Singh Patil and the wife of senior NCP leader Ajit Pawar. For decades, Sunetra Pawar stayed away from electoral politics, focusing instead on education, social work, and women's empowerment. As chairperson of the Baramati Textile Company and founder of the Environmental Forum of India, she built a strong grassroots connect. Her political entry came in 2024 when she contested the Baramati Lok Sabha seat against her sister-in-law Supriya Sule. Though she lost that contest, Sunetra Pawar was later elected unopposed to the Rajya Sabha, a clear signal of her growing importance within the NCP. For supporters, her rise is reassurance that Ajit Pawar's vision will endure. From personal loss to public duty, Sunetra Pawar steps forward at a defining moment where legacy meets leadership. Bureau Report, NDTV.
Breaking news coming in at this hour after Confident Group owner CJ Roy died by suicide after shooting himself at his office in Bengaluru. Karnataka Chief Minister DK Shivakumar has raised doubts. He said when IT officials were questioning him, he is said to have asked for 5 minutes, gone inside and shot himself. Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister here asking for a high-level probe in the death of Confident Group CEO. Listen in.
ಅನೇಕ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು 5 ನಿಮಿಷ ನನಗೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಕೊಡಿ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಘಟನೆ ಆಯಿತು ಅಂತ ಸೊ ಇದು ಒಂದು ಉನ್ನತ ತನಿಖೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಉನ್ನತ ತನಿಖೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿಸಿ ಇದು ಸತ್ಯಾಂಶ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಕೇರಳದಿಂದ ತಂಡ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು ಅಂತ ವಿಚಾರ ತಿಳಿದಿದೆ. ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೂ ತನಿಖೆ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿಚಾರಗಳನ್ನು ಈಚೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಇದು ಆಗಬಾರ್ದಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಉದ್ಯಮಿ, ಕೇರಳದಿಂದ ತಂಡ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಅಂತ ನನಗೆ ತಿಳಿಸಿದ್ರು. ನಮಗೆ ದೆಹಲಿಯಿಂದ ಕೂಡ ನಮಗೆ ವರದಿ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾವು ಇದನ್ನು ತನಿಖೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಇದನ್ನು ಜನರಿಗೆ ಏನು ನ್ಯಾಯ ಏನಿದೆ, ಏನು ಸತ್ಯ ಏನಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಸುವಂಥ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ಖಂಡಿತ ನಮ್ಮ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ.
My colleague Deepak Bopana is joining me for more details. Deepak, Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister raising some serious questions about his death. Tell us what exactly happened.
Well, it looks like there are all indicators that this could very soon turn political as well. The Deputy Chief Minister here confirming that there will be a high-level investigation. He says the people of the state will know the truth through this probe. He also here says that he was a good businessman and says that, he has information that a team from Kerala was the one that was conducting these searches. And during, the questioning, he has asked for about 5 minutes, gone and shot himself in the room.
Right.
Mr. D.K. Shivkumar even saying that from Delhi a report has been sought. Who exactly has sought this report and how this probe, of course, will go forward is going to be very interesting to know.
Absolutely, Deepak. Several questions raised by Karnataka Deputy CM hinting at some foul play in the death case of Confident Group CEO. Now let's tell you about exactly what happened. A tragic incident occurred in Bengaluru. Confident Group owner CJ Roy died by suicide after shooting himself at his office in Bengaluru. Now CJ Roy shot himself when the raids were going on at his office. Roy shot himself in the office premises during the raids. Mystery is now surrounding his death. The questions loom large, and what triggered him to take this step is still unclear. And we just heard the Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister raising questions, saying there is a probe that should be done in the case. Now, CJ Roy was a prominent real estate developer and founder of the Confident Group, having significant presence across southern states like Kerala and Karnataka. He produced several Malayalam and Kannada films. CJ Roy's real estate empire expanded from India to UAE to USA. Now, when he was under the scanner of the IT raids, he died by suicide. What happened? The questions still remain unanswered. But listen into what people know about it.
ಆಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಕೇಳ್ಪಟ್ಟಿದ್ವಿ. ಆದರೆ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ರೈಡು ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಅದು ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಕೇಳ್ಪಟ್ಟೆ. ನಾನು ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಕೇಳ್ಪಟ್ಟೆ. ಅದು ತನಿಖೆಯಿಂದ
We are inquiring into it. We are taking up a case. The body was the injured person was immediately shifted to a nearby hospital where he was declared dead, brought dead. As of now, the reports say that since last 2 to 3 days, the income tax team were having a search and search of this premises, but we are not aware of all the details. The team had come from Kerala, and the incident which has taken place is we are yet to investigate, start the investigation, because the complaint is being drafted. As of now, it is a case of shooting, self-shooting, and still the case till all the angles are inquired into it. I cannot give a detailed report on that.
A shocking incident has occurred in Bengaluru city where the Confident Group CEO shot himself when he was under the IT scrutiny, where we are right now, exactly at the location on Hosur Main Road, and this is the location where basically this incident has occurred, where the CEO CJ Roy basically was under the IT scrutiny. In fact, what we are given to understand is that in the month of December, IT officials has reached the location, raided him, and the questioning was on that line regarding that of an IT evasion was on, and as part of the investigation, the IT officials has reached out the location today for the hours long together, that the questioning was on with the CJ Roy, when he somehow managed to tell the IT officials that he's going to room and gonna be back, and when he went into the room, that's when he took this extreme step of shooting himself with the gun. Now what we are given to understand is that the very immediate moment is when the body was also taken to a hospital, but he was unfortunately declared dead there, present. The broad dead. Now the investigation is on, even as that we are here. The FSL team, the investigation in all that, the 360-degree angle is on to see to it what really led him to this extreme step. Of course, the family is not here in Bengaluru. They're going to be flying to India is what we are given to understand as well. But the CJ Roy was majorly, his business was majorly in Kerala, but also in Bengaluru, US, Dubai and other parts of country as well. He was not just into the real estate business, but also into the entertainment is what has also been given to understand as well. Now needs to be seen that what exactly was the line of questioning was on when he really decided to take this extreme step, because the whole of the story lies there, what's really going to take part in the form of an investigation, because it's quite shocking, this incident coming to a light when the IT officials were right here at the location. With video journalist Kumar Ritu Raj Purohit for NDTV in Bengaluru.
Tracking more breaking news, the tug of war between former Telangana Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao and the Special Investigation Team probing the phone tapping case continued for another day over where he should be questioned and when. Now, BRS Chief KCR will be questioned by the SIT on Feb 1. My colleague Uma Sudhir is joining me for more details. Uma, to tell us about the case.
So, KCR had in fact written back to the SIT which had summoned him Jan 30 at 3 p.m. He had in fact said that he cannot be available because this is the last date for filing of nominations for the municipal elections, and as party president he needs to be there. Now the SIT has replied saying that yes, they'll allow him that concession that he will be questioned at his residence, which because he's a senior citizen, as in more than 65 years of age. But they've said that he should make himself available at his Hyderabad residence on February 1 at 3 p.m. KCR had asked to be examined in Eravalli village, where he lives, where his farmhouse is also located, and that is where he had asked to be questioned. But the agency said that the venue of examination is usually determined by an ordinary place of residence that is there in the official records, like in the election affidavits, and therefore says that it is in his Hyderabad address that he could be questioned by the SIT, and therefore they also say that there are numerous electronic and physical records, and transporting all of that is going to be administratively difficult, and therefore they have asked him to appear at 3 p.m. on Feb 1. Of course, this relates to the alleged illegal interception of phones of over 6,000 people, including the then opposition leader and current Chief Minister Revanth Reddy, and it is said that the phones of judges and businessmen were also tapped at that time.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Uma, for joining us and giving us those details. NDTV becomes the first media organization to sit down with Tamil Nadu superstar Vijay after his formal political foray. In a wide-ranging and candid conversation, Vijay spoke about what fuels his politics and his vision for the future of Tamil Nadu. Far from being media shy, the actor turned politician engaged openly, answering some serious and tough questions and underlining his determination to stay in the course in the public life. From cinema to politics, Vijay signals that this is not a fleeting act, but a long-term commitment. Listen in to our team interacting with him.
This was the day of the big NDTV Tamil Nadu conclave that Vasudha, Shiv, Veera, entire team had been putting together, and we had all the big players from Stalin to EPS, Udayanidhi, Kanimodi, Kamal Hassan and the others. There was one man missing. There's a lot of talk about him and a lot of chatter around the superstar Thalapathy Vijay, and he wasn't there. So this afternoon we received a call saying that, why don't you come over this evening and have a chat. So I was actually conflicted because we had this big event going on, but Vasudha and Shiv, I must tell our viewers, said, we have to go. There is no way we're not going. I said, but we're doing an event. How do we just leave our own event and go? He said, Rahul, what are you saying? We have to go. And so there it was. We got into a cab, went across to meet Mr. Vijay, and this turns out to be his first meeting with the national media, and frankly, I was quite impressed. We had a very long, detailed chat. He called it a mock interview of sorts, and I went in, frankly, with very low expectations, Shiv, because he hasn't spoken in public, he hasn't answered questions. He's been speaking in his speeches, but he hasn't answered questions, as it were. So I thought, okay, maybe here's a guy who's underconfident, doesn't want to answer questions, but I asked him all kinds of questions, about 45 minutes plus, all kinds of questions, and he answered them in a very calm and assured fashion. What came across was his determination. Here's not somebody who's ambivalent, uncertain of what he's trying to do. He's made up his mind, he's given up films. This is his future. He feels bad for his producer who's suffering on account of Jan Nayagan not getting released. He says he expected this, Karur was a shock for him. It still haunts him in some ways, he says, because he never expected that to happen, but that his films could get targeted on account of his presence in politics is something he was totally prepared for mentally.
The ultimate monument of love is back in news. Hollywood actor Margot Robbie dons the iconic Taj Mahal necklace, and the world is once again debating if it's cultural appreciation or colonial theft. Take a look.
An emblem of everlasting love, a rare piece of fine jewelry, and a controversial past. When actor Margot Robbie stepped onto the red carpet for the world premiere of her film Wuthering Heights, wearing a stunning Schiaparelli couture gown and a giant shimmering diamond around her neck, it sent the photographers and the internet into a flashy frenzy. An opulent heart-shaped diamond mounted on jade with gold, diamond and rubies on the chain, the Taj Mahal necklace stole the show. Tracing back to 17th century Mughal Empire, the necklace belonged to Noor Jahan, then passed down to Shah Jahan, who gifted it to his wife Mumtaz Mahal, engraved it with the words, "Love is everlasting." In 1970s, the necklace was then gifted by Richard Burton to Hollywood legend Elizabeth Taylor. For her birthday, Cartier procured it and slightly altered the design. And later, after the death of Miss Taylor, the necklace was auctioned for $8.8 million. Centuries-old tale of love and tumultuous chapters of colonial history, the necklace has remained as one of the most enchanting pieces of rare jewelry. At the premiere, when Margot Robbie wore it, she once again displayed the magnificence of the Taj Mahal necklace to the world, reopening the debate of love and loot. But one thing remained unchanged. The woman wearing it around her neck was gleaming with joy and beauty. Mayank Chaudhary for NDTV.
A rare Himalayan red fox was sighted at Zojila Pass in Jammu and Kashmir, underlining the region's rich biodiversity and diverse wildlife habitat. We leave you with these beautiful images. Take a look.